we're back for round one. Yeah, okay. This needs to... I don't understand why they do that. On the draw, looks like. Well, this is a mulligan. This is definitely a keep. Put that on top. It's pretty good action. Slab hammer. The kind of awkward thing, well, not awkward, but the unfortunate thing about slab hammer is that it's a may. You choose whether or not you want to return it when the ability resolves, as opposed to when you attack. It's not an additional cost or anything. So I think I'm going to cast Transgress the Mind here, because my opponent hasn't played anything except for a Slab Hammer this game, and I want to know what's going on. So, Inspired Elemental Forest. Alright, well, I'm going to take the Sheer Drop, because I like to attack with my Shadow Glider. I'm going to be super honest and say the deck doesn't look great. Opponent did draw the island, though. I'm going to play a Ghostly Sentinel here, and then cast Complete Disregard next turn, targeting my opponent's Wavelength Elemental. And we have a thing to do? Jeez. So my opponent needs flyers here. Those aren't flyers. How much is this to equip? 2? Yeah, 2. So my opponent is holding up Inspired Church defensively, which I guess makes sense to a degree. Like, if it's not going to win you the game, you might as well hold it up regardless. I'd consider Demon's Grasp, I suppose. But I have a lot of removal in this deck, actually, and all of it's 6 up mana already. Ooh, score. We're hopefully going to be on the play, or draw. This hand is also kind of sketchy. But I think we can actually keep this one compared to our other hand. Unless my opponent plays like a Scythe Leopard. Alright, stasis snare. Yeah, see? Hand super cubable. You got it. Alright, so I'm just gonna play the McKinney Patrol. I could have played the Shadow Glider, I suppose. I just have this thing for 2/3s. Okay, well. Considering that the only land we've drawn so far is a plains, I don't think that's going to do it. Just a hunch. I'm not sure how to evaluate Marasa Ranger because it can get incredibly big, but easily just double blocking. I don't know if my opponent expected that. Plummet, okay, that's fair. I'm not happy about it, but it happens. Two swamps. Just 2 swamps. That's all I'm really looking for. Now my opponent has both of their colors. The nice thing about being stuck on one color of mana is your opponent gets this sense of like, I'm gonna get her. You know that attitude? Yeah, that's... Opponent is just like, no hesitation. Huh. Alright, well, managed to cast stasis, to resolve stasis snare. Now I just need to draw 2 swamps. I'm guessing my opponent... Oh, nope, Skyrider off. Hey. So we're just gonna kill this Skyrider off because it seems important. We have a Grip of Desolation too. I'm not necessarily in a hurry to play Colostria Healer right now. We're just trying to stabilize. Okay, so my opponent is sheer dropping with Awaken. Which is funny, because if they play a good creature next turn and I draw a swamp, I could Grip of Desolation their plains. Swamp. Okay, well, it's not a swamp so much as it is not a swamp. Like, even just drawing the land for Cliff Deathless Behemoth seems really good. I don't think I block, though. Not the Eldrazi Scion either. It's one damage. I can handle that. Okay, I need to draw a swamp. Sure. That is practically a swamp. We're gonna put the Courier Griffin on top of our library. Yes. And we are going to take a peek at what my opponent's got going on in their hand. See if it's anything good anymore. If my opponent attacks with Core Castigator, I'm probably gonna block it. With the Cliffside Lookout Uppy. Adverse conditions. Infused with the elements. Okay. At least it doesn't get trampled now. So, nothing else. So now we have our targets for our Grip of Desolation. Core Castigator in that plains. I'll block. I don't want to go down too low. Drowsy Sky Spawner doesn't worry me nearly as much as the Castigator does. Especially since I have the sweet Courier Griffin. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Courier Griffin next turn. And it'll undo an attack from the Sky Spawner. I'll block one of your tokens. Okay. Ooh, no, I can't do that. Can't afford it. It will get a trigger from the healer though, so that's pretty good. Pauses. Stop playing things. Sheer drop. Okay, so I just need to not have anything tapped. That's easy because Deathless Behemoth. So I'm never attacking, except for with Deathless Behemoth. So we're never giving them a target for their shear drop. So I think I just play this, gain a life, pass the turn. Oh, I think I just attack. Jump blocking is an option, or they just don't block. Okay. Doing this solely on the basis that my opponents don't have, probably are just drawing lands right now. Because that's definitely what I'm doing. Deathless Behemoth. Paying off already. Okay. So they're probably, I don't know, yeah. Okay, counter. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll block. Grip of Desolation. Ooh, sheer drop works too. I'm probably just straight up blocking the Sky Spawner. Yay, got there. Alright, so that was pretty straightforward. I'll see you in round 2.